This is your fantasy gymnastics update after week 10 of the 2025 college gymnastics season. We're recording this on March 11th. We're here to tell you who is a steal, who's on a bye, who's injured, who's making all the lineups. This is, of course, GymCastic, the #1 gymnastics podcast in the galaxy. I'm Spencer. I'm here with Jessica, and we're doing our college fantasy gymnastics update. Before we get going, the designer of the badges in your trophy case had a fluke accident recently that required spinal surgery. He started a GoFundMe. We'll put the link in the show notes if you're interested in learning more or supporting him. Also, the 2025 virtual season pass for our live shows for virtual tickets is on sale now, and the link will be in the show notes.
I just want to add the first show at NCAAs will garner international attention. So it's going to be a big deal. So you're going to want to get your virtual season pass as soon as you can. Okay, it will be announced soon.
Let's get to the roster bargains after week 10. This is how you get 9-9 or above on your roster. These athletes are outperforming their price. So they're getting you 9-9s, but you don't have to spend the $6,250 gym rubles to get them. Let's start with vault. Jessica, who's your first vaulter?
Elle Mueller at Oklahoma, 4,000. You loved her when she was at Twin City Twisters, was one of those very encouraging Twin City Twisters as an elite. And continuing the Maggie Nichols pipeline to OU, Elle has competed on 3 events this season. As of late, she's been competing vault and floor. One of the few OU gymnasts breaking into the lineups who's not doing all around. She's only broken 9-9 once, but it was near perfect for 9-9-7-5 2 weeks ago.
Amari Celestine, our star at Missouri, at 4,000 gym rubles, a fantastic all-arounder. We've talked a lot about her over the years, over the season, but vault, keep it in mind because it's still a bargain. She's gone 9-9 plus in each of her last 3 meets, done it 4 times on the season, all of which are in the last 6 weeks. So she's peaking at the right time.
Corin Banogan at Alabama, 2,000 gym rubles. That's all she has. She's a senior, in case you want an all-senior team. She competed on vault and beam this season. She's broken 9-9 twice on vault. Against LSU in week 5, she set a career high of 9.925. Her overall NQS is 9.85, which is great to have on the team.
Maddie Johnston at Penn State's at 3,000. She's a 5th year. She's competed vault, bars, and beam this season. Heading into 2025, her career high on vault was a 9.9. She matched that 3 weeks ago, getting to 9.9 for the first time this season. Then this past weekend, she set a new career high at 9.925. Also, big steal alert. Red flashing lights. Rosie Casali at Denver is at just 1,000 gym rubles, another 5th year. She's competed mostly vault and bars this season, although did do beam in week 1 and went 9.9, so maybe think about it. On vault, she's broken 9.9 once this season with 9.925 3 weeks ago. But her NQS is only at 9.82, which is why she's down at 1,000, but she's typically going to outscore that. Moving on to bars, we've got Arlie Tran at Iowa, who is also a big steal this week, because who doesn't want a Paris Olympian on their roster for just 1,000 gym rubles on bars? Of course, Canadian Olympian, has competed in the all-around every meet this season. On bars, she's broken 9.9 twice as a freshman, which includes a 9.95 this past weekend. She has an NQS of 9.87.
One more note about Aurelia Tran. She is one of the Canadians that handed out friendship Canadian bracelets at Worlds at the Olympics. So she's just the nicest Canadian. She's representing Canadians so well around the world.
Olivia Greaves at Auburn at 3,000 gym rubles. She's been competing bars, beam, and floor this season, has cracked 9.9 3 times on bars, including twice in a row the last 2 weeks. This past weekend, she set a new career high at 9.95.
Emily White at Arizona State, 4,000 gym rubles. That's the Devils, not the Murder Piggies. We mentioned her floor earlier this season, where she has now gone 9.9 or better in 5 of her last 6 meets. On bars, she's broken 9.9 twice this year, which includes a 9.95 a couple weeks ago. That tied her career best, where she has a NQS of 9.865. Also, Isabella Minervini from Towson, 5,000 gym rubles. Okay, it's on the upper side, but not 6,000 gym rubles. She's a junior. She's competed in the all around in just over half the meets this year. On bars, you can tell by her price. She's very good and very consistent. She's gone 9-9 plus 6 times this season, including in each of the last 4 meets, hitting her peak at the right time for your team. She has a season high of 9,925, which she has done twice this season, and a career high of 9,975, which is done 3 times. Her NQS is 9,905.
Maddie Jones at Arkansas. Let's talk about her. 4,000 gym rubles. We mentioned her for floor last week. This week, we're talking about bars. She's been in the lineup every meet this season, so that's one of those consistent choices. You know she's going to compete unless Arkansas doesn't make the SEC championship, in which don't put her in your lineup. She's competed bars every meet this season, rattled off 5 straight meets of 9-9 plus. That includes 3 9-9-2-5s. Her career best is a 9-9-5, which she's done 3 times to give her this season an NQS of 9-9.
Beam, the most important event. Gabby McLaughlin of Auburn, 4,000 gym rubles. It's her 5th year. She's gone 9-9 plus 4 times this season. That includes 3 of her last 4 meets, where she's posted a 9-9-2-5 and a career tying 9-9-7-5 this past weekend.
Let's talk about Gabby Stephen at Michigan State at 5,000 gym rubles. So she's competed all around every meet this season. You know you can put her in your lineup anywhere and you're going to get a good score. But we're talking about Beam. She's gone 9-9 plus 4 times this season. Also has 2 falls. So there's maybe some risk there. But you know, you're getting a score. So sometimes that's all that you need. This past week, she hit for a 9-9-5. That ties a career high, which she has now done 3 times. So watch out for that with an NQS of 9.88. Also, Maddie Williams at Cal at 5,000 gym rubles, senior all-arounder, broken 9-9 on beam twice this season. Sometimes it's hard for her to get the scores in that second position in the lineup, but it's a very clean routine when she sticks that dismount. So she's still gotten the 9-9s. 3 weeks ago, she went 9-9-5, which ties a career high that she's done 5 times now with an NQS at 9.875. Addison Feta, also at Oklahoma at 5,000 gym rubles, competed the all-around in all but 2 meets this season. That was kind of our question with a lot of the Oklahoma gymnasts, whether you put them in the lineup. Are they going to make the lineups on this deep team? But she's been making the all-around. At beam, she's gone 9-9 or better 5 times this season, including both times in the last 2 weeks. And this weekend, she set a new career high as a freshman. So, you know, season high also with 9-9-2-5.
Jay Campbell at UCLA, 5,000 gym rubles. We talk about Shay on vault and floor a lot for a very good reason, but she's an all-arounder and a damn good one, by the way. On beam, she cracked 9-9 4 times this season with a season high of 9-9-2-5. That also matches her career high, which she's hit 3 times prior to her 5th season.
Moving on to floor, we need to mention Kendall Whitman at George Washington, who's at 3,000 gym rubles, another 5th year, has gone 9-9 plus 4 times this season, including 2 9-9-5s. See, there is a reward for doing something interesting in college gymnastics with unique composition sometimes, and has a career high of 9-9-7-5 and an NQS of 9-9. So it's like every week. Eve Jackson at Clemson is at 2,000 gym rubles. She's one of the transfers from Utah State who went over to Clemson. Didn't compete in the 2023 season, and so she's now a redshirt senior. Has broken 9-9 twice this year, both happening in the last 3 weeks. Set a new career high on floor a couple weeks ago with a 9-9-5.
Anna Roberts at Stanford, another one of our favorites, 5,000 gym rubles. She's a junior and has made our list for vault and bars. And this week, we're talking about floor for her. She's competed floor every meet this season. She's gone 9-9 or better 5 times this season, including 4 9-9-2-5s. She has a career high of 9-9-5, which she posted her freshman season. Her NQS is 9-9-1-0.
Okay, we're staying in the Bay Area for MJ Frazier at Cal, who's at 4,000 gym rubles, which is low, I think, for her and her floor quality. But sometimes people don't recognize the importance of leaps. And I am subtweeting the judges when I say that. She's gone 9-9 plus 5 times this season. In her freshman year, she became the first Cal Bear ever to score a perfect 10 on floor. Then her sophomore year, she became the first Bear ever to score a perfect 10 on 2 different events because she also got one on beam. Now a junior, doesn't have a 10 yet this season, does have a couple 9925s.
Ring positions, ring positions, ring positions. That's all we want you to know about MJ Frazier. Nikki Smith at Michigan State, another one of the glorious, beautiful gymnasts to watch. 4,000 gym rubles. Nikki Smith for 4,000 gym rubles, you guys, such a steal. Huge steal. She's a junior, has competed in the all-around every meet this season. She's gone 9-9 or better 5 times this season. Her season high is 9.925, but she does have perfect potential because last season she scored a 10 on floor. She also has 2 career 10s on vault. Her current NQS is 9.890.
So this week, week 11, the final week before championship season, the fantasy lineups will lock on Friday, March 14th at 2:30 p.m. Pacific time. As always, the winner receives a full commissioned episode, and we reward weekly winners, and all players are able to unlock achievements and fill their digital trophy cases throughout the season. And your week 10 lineup, if you have finally remembered to reset your lineups after the salary adjustment, your week 10 lineup will carry over to week 11 if you decide not to make any changes or forget. Let's talk about the league. Our week 9 winner was Bears beats Balance Beam. Current week 10 leader is Rachel Bauman's straddle jump, also very important.
Mm-hmm.
So we had 2 10s this week. So the price of a 10 was the maximum, not surprisingly. Aaliyah Finnegan's beam at 6,250 gym rubles. Kreslin Bros at Kentucky, her floor is at 6,250 gym rubles as well. Getting into some quick league stats, we have a new most rostered routine. And, you know, it's Jessica's influence, I think, because it's Brooklyn Moore's on floor. Everyone wanted her to get that senior night 10, including her coach, Lacey Dagan. And that was a really good facial expression. She doesn't have a 10 in her college career, but in our league, she's number 1 on 26.1% of rosters. Audrey Davis on bars is now at number 2 at 25.9% of rosters, very close. Ui Soma on bars gets the GymCastic bump and is now at number 3 at 21.8% because she wasn't competing all the time. And now she's competing and she got that 995. Jade Carey on beam moves up to number 4 at 20.5%. And Helen Hu's beam, obviously, rounds out our top 5 at 19.4%.
Buys and injuries looking ahead. So Caitlin Jong at Auburn, this is such a bummer, officially out with a torn Achilles. Olivia Dunn is out with, Livy Dunn, for all of you TikTokers, is out with a knee injury that looks super painful. It's like a cracked kneecap or something. Ugh. So, my God. But she has done more than enough for college gymnastics. And then buys, we have no buys coming up this week, right?
You got to get a score. It's 1 week until championship season. 2 week meets in a week news. When a team competes twice, we take the gymnast's highest score of the 2. Cal and Stanford both competing twice this week. So keep that in mind when you're selecting your teams because you get, a double chance.
We have a club that supports the show. You get an extra podcast every week where you just get asked us questions. And sometimes we tell you stories that we wouldn't tell in public. Oh, and this week I have so many stories to tell because I went to the MIT conference and it was amazing. And all the people that Spencer talks about in the soccer world, the billionaires were there and it was amazing. And I'm going to tell you guys all the stories. It was so great. And we'll talk about college gym and answer anything you have. And also Spencer has a watch along where you can watch a meet with him before our college and cocktails. And you can basically chat at everything he says. And it's a great fun and people are loving it. So we will see you on College and Cocktails on Saturday, March 15th. We're watching UCLA versus Utah at 7:30 Pacific. And Friday at 4:30 p.m. is when Spencer's watch along starts.
4. We're starting at 4.
4, not 4:30.
Not
4, because I'm good with numbers. 4, you know what? There are many dyslexic people at the top of their game at the MIT conference, which made me feel much, much better. So all this content is available for our Club Gym Nerd members. And remember that your lineups for fantasy, because I forgot the last 2 weeks, but even if you don't win the season, that's okay because there's weekly winners. The lineups for fantasy lock Friday at 2:30 Pacific. Friday at 2:30 Pacific. We relaunched our store. We have a new website for it. So if you need gear, headed into postseason. If you need a shirt, this is I Love College Gymnastics that has a hilarious college salute on it that you want to wear to regionals or NCAA championships. You can find all of that in our store. So good luck. You can also add the full College and Cocktails schedule to your calendar on your phone. And until Saturday for College and Cocktails or Friday for the watch along with Spencer, remember to spend your gym rubles wisely and may the Beam Witch be with you.